Welcome back, everyone. We are in the last chapter. We're in the Arcee. We just crash landed here, so this is going to be the first chunk of exploring the floating city. So first I'm going to walk around, talk to everybody, try to read the stuff in the Capelle, because they said it was all translated now, and I haven't had a chance to come back to read it, and I really want to read all that stuff. And probably mess with orbments and stuff. I'm very unsure of what I want to do with all my people, and I haven't had arts for a while, and yeah, I don't know what's going on anymore. But yo, Team Bracer, I'm finally done cleaning up in here. Make sure to stock up before heading out there. I just got a new recipe, but I don't know what it did. What does it do? HP 4000 and CP 40. Nice. I don't have all the ingredients for it. There was one I really liked. I don't remember what it was. Garden of Seedin. 60, 20. A somewhat fancy school lunch. Probably not gonna mess with the recipe stuff right now. I probably should. It'd probably be super useful, but eh. Now that I've had a chance to actually look around, this place is blowing my goddamn mind. Maybe a bit late, but this is making me remember all those old stories about the Septarian Seven Treasures things. Great sources of power bestowed on man by Aidios herself, huh? Standing here makes you think it ain't all a fairy tale. I am really impressed that you guys are willing to stand out here on the bow of the ship that's hanging out over the edge of the floating island. Wow, it's so pretty here. The air's clean and fresh too. I'd love to live here. But wait, there's no factory nearby, huh? So I couldn't get any more photoquartz. Aw, that really would be a problem. She has the weirdest priorities. But we love her for it. Looks like we meet at Faye! You stayed with the Arcee? Yeah, I figured if the professor was coming, I ought to as well. I talked it over with the engineers, and we all decided to stay aboard. Kinda glad we decided to at this point, let me tell you. No kidding, that's great. We really need some help in fixing up the Arcee after all. Yes, thank you. Having professional engineers here will make things much easier. Don't worry about it. We'll do our best to live up to your expectations. Thanks. The parts of our noble vessel have certainly distributed themselves. Collecting them by hand, as we must, will be quite the onerous task. I, of course, shall give my all to help, as a performer. Now, to encourage these fine men and women with sweat on their brows with a lovely tune. Of course he's not actually going to get his hands dirty and help. Why would he? We will be using the scraps from the crash to repair the ship as best we can. To that end, I've sent our troops to recover any useful debris they can. It is not the most efficient plan ever, but it is the only one that will work, given our circumstances. I hate to ask, but if any of your team has the time, Miss Bright, help would be appreciated. Our first order of business should be restoring internal lights and securing the hallways. Without that, we cannot move personnel through the ship effectively. We should get as much ready as we can before beginning the real repairs. Communications equipment checks out. Everything is working normally. What makes me curious are these occasional transmissions we keep receiving. They're encrypted, so I can't tell what they're saying. But I'm pretty sure they're Ouroboros transmissions. Looks like they're investigating the city too. We've completed a full set of system checks now. It's as Professor Russell said. The damage isn't nearly as bad as we thought. The ship answers her helm as well as she can on the ground, and the flight engines are intact. If we put our noses to the grindstone, we should get this fine lady back in the air on our own. There have been strange readings on our various instruments since our landing. Extremely powerful orbital energy readings, completely outside of common sense. Just what is this place? Beyond our comprehension, that's what it is. always expect somebody to be in this room, but they never are. Ah, Estelle, everyone. You haven't left yet? Nope, we're still getting ready. Deigning to clean up the room, Shira? For now, yes. Alas, fee, and all that. Unfortunately, I'm hardly able to help with fine engine repair, so all I can do is stand on the sidelines. Hey, there's an idea, though. I do have a whip. Perhaps I should get out there and be motivational. I think that's a great idea. Please be gentle, at least. Oh, hi, Estelle. Like Grandpa said, there doesn't seem to be any big problem with the orbital engine. We still need to look close at the engine before we know for sure. But we'll probably be able to fly sooner than we thought. That's good to hear. It does make things seem a bit less grim, yes. Keep up the good work, Tita. I will. I get to touch the Arcee's XGO2 engine. I can't wait. She's such a nerd. I love her. Someone's just died and gone to heaven, I think. The main engine's ordnance are repaired, but for safety's sake, it's still on low output. Once we make sure it won't throw any more fits, we'll fire it up to full output. I'm afraid we'll be running on emergency lights for a bit longer. Try to put up with it and keep working, eh? Understood. We'll do the best we can, Professor. Yeah, gotta do our best. Be off then, and take care. If you find anything interesting, let me know immediately. Okay, before I talk to you... So you I upgraded. Did not upgrade any of the other ones. You actually got a level 3. Chloe's actually missing quartz at the moment. And so is Kevin. I don't know what I want. I'm gonna let each of them have a slot 3, at least. I feel like I probably have all I want out of these. Probably don't need to actually make any quartz. I just need to decide what the heck to do with them. What do I even have for level 3s? I don't even know. Not very many. I only got a couple of them throughout that. The Emerald Gem, which I think is Zin. A Ruby. Probably the Agate. I got Sapphire, which I should give to Chloe. And then you need to be HP 4. And you are not upgraded. Guess I could maybe give her freeze? Just means I need to upgrade that slot. I don't know why I didn't upgrade hers. They should have all been level 2. Apparently not. I guess it'd be freeze too, because I already have mind and HP, and those are most useful. I don't know what else to give her. I have, like, no idea. Ooh. Shoot, I probably need... else? What did I do? Oh, we talked about this and I don't remember. I took something off of hers. And it made me lose Thelis. I don't remember what I took off. I think I was supposed to get rid of Shield, but I don't remember what I would have had there instead. Shoot, I don't remember what I took off of her. I don't remember what she had to get Thelis. That's what it was defense. Which makes sense. Heck, I don't know what else to give her. Impede 4. That's what it is. That's what hers should be at. Okay. I don't know if upgrading these more is worth it. Or if I even can. I don't know if there's an EP Cut 4. Or an EP 4. There is. Well, it doesn't hurt to give her the highest one. Kevin. I don't know what to give Kevin. He's Time Elemental, and I think Joshua is 2. Yeah. And I only have 1 time gem, so it's not like I can give it to both. Oh, heck, I don't know what to give him. Huh? I'll probably stop messing with this in a little bit and maybe do a bit off stream. Because I get very overwhelmed trying to do all this stuff. I don't know what else I would want to give him. His EP is actually really low, but he already has EP 3. And I already have Defense 3. Sure, good enough. Anybody else missing something? No. Good enough. We're just gonna stop. But now I think I can finally read all these. Oh, no, just 1 chunk is done. Dang. Concerning the seal mechanism. My name is Celeste de Osleys. I am the designer of the seal mechanism, and the woman ultimately responsible for the sealing of the Oriole. I have decided to leave behind a series of records for the world to come in case the second seal is activated and the Oriole, which we sealed in another dimension, should threaten to return. If you who read this message seek to prevent the Oriole's return, I pray this information will aid you. However, if you seek to restore the Oriole, I beg you, reconsider. The Oriole's power is too great for we children of man to wield. When we used it, it connected us to the darkest Gehenna. The purpose of the seal is to prevent any contact between the Oriole and humanity, thus ensuring humanity's survival. I feel the need to clarify. The Oriole itself does not wish to control or harm humanity. The disaster that visited us was our fault alone. Do not doubt the mercy of our great goddess in giving this gift to us. It is we who are unequal to such a gift. In truth, the construction and implementation of the seal goes directly against the will of the people and our democratic ideals. Even among our group, some believed we should try to find a way to use the Oriole's power effectively. However, once it obtained autonomy, the Oriole began to change our society and our lives drastically. It did not just concern itself with our physical well-being. It considered our mental well-being to be a top priority as well. Interesting. To provide an example, the Oriole facilitated the creation of virtual realities intended to induce euphoria in participants. It even altered brain chemistry to achieve this. It was no different than taking a powerful euphoric stimulant and hallucinogen at the same time. Worse still, there were no side effects, no physical ones at least. Such boons have brought humanity's very continued existence into question. The effects already begin to tell upon our citizenry, and we have precious little time left to us. As a result, we few have overcome our differences to undertake the sealing, all too aware of the many difficulties we are likely to face in the process. Oh, so I can't actually read most of these yet, just the first chunk. I'm guessing the others will unlock as I view the city. I'm guessing it'll probably unlock one each time I come back. Apparently, they're going to build a workers-only passage outside. I'm looking around to see if there are any appropriate materials for its construction. Maybe I could break down a container for metal plates. Wow, I can actually go out this door for once. Looks like there's no trouble with this fin. It endured the shock of the landing well. That's good, since it means we don't have to spend time repairing it. Okay, next comes checking the outrigger. Oh, the outriggers? Those are the pods you see on the sides of the hull. They have various supplementary flight engines and whatnot in them. Okay, am I not able to go talk to Agate and Zin at this point? I couldn't actually go out by them. Weird. Okay, time to walk around and explore the city, I guess. Oh, there we go. That's how I get up to them. But there's gotta be a way to go talk to them. So pretty. It would be awesome if they gave me fishing spots up here. We're going to put a bridge to the deck here. First though, we need to clear away this scrap. If any of you have a moment to help out, we could surely use a few more hands. Doing this on my own is going to be a bit difficult, even with my training. We're going to be moving that now? By ourselves? The captain sure has a lot of faith in us, I guess. Friggin' kinda big for a piece of scrap. Asking us to move this with our bare hands? Even slave drivers ought to have limits. Still, given the situation, guess I can't complain too much. First thing is to grab that idiot who's wasting time up on the deck. Good luck with that. Now that I look at it, this thing really is big. I'm gonna have to put some elbow grease into moving it at all. Convenient that where we landed has a bridge to the rest of the place. Park block. Kelmare. Interesting. It's beautiful. Well, that's definitely a sight. I'm not even sure how to put this. It's sort of hard to believe we're in the sky, you know? The ancient Zemirian culture was more than just its technology. It seems they had a great understanding of how to use their technology, too. Well, this is going up? Where are we going? How amazing. A city-sized piece of art is what it is. The city's this big? Hey, we're sure no one still lives here, right? I don't think so. I have to imagine everyone left before the city was sent to that other dimension. In fact, I imagine the ancestors of modern Librilians came from this place. Wait, so like my great-great-whatevers lived here? And we never knew? That actually makes some sense. There have always been so few traces of old Zemuria, not just in Liberl, but anywhere. If the city just disappeared... Ah, right, I get it. They didn't leave anything behind, because, hey, living in the sky, you don't leave much on the ground. Then hey, presto, your city disappears. This place seems to get crazier with every step we take. Anyway, the view here is really pretty. But what is this place, you think? It feels different from the rest of the area. Given the nature of this area so far, it may just be a scenic view, but it does feel a bit more important. That screen over there looks like something you're meant to interact with. Let's take a look at it. Okay, before we do that, there is a different room off the side here. I don't know if I can get to it or not. I thought I was going the wrong way first, but I might have gone the right way first on accident. So we'll go over here for just a second. Okay. Definitely should have checked first. Okay, so we're going to end this episode right here. I think in the next one we will do more exploring of the city. I'm very intrigued and excited and also scared and sad. Literally all of the emotions. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you next time.